chief guest, Your Excellency Dr. Ankanta Favi, His Excellency Traktir Singh, Secretary of State, Ministry of Public Works and Transport, Your Royal Highnesses, Senior Ministers and Ministers, Excellency Warkem Hong, Excellency Lee Tuch, Excellency Tong Kong, and Excellency Sri Tamrong, Members of Parliament, Lokchumtevs, Excellencies, Nek Oknyas, my dear fellow ambassadors, members of the diplomatic community, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Namaskar, Chumrip Sur, and good evening. On behalf of my husband, Dr. Akash Singh Rathore, and the entire team of the Embassy of India, I welcome each one of you warmly to this Independence Day reception of ours on the occasion of the 75th anniversary of India's independence. It is our privilege to have you all here tonight to celebrate this very special day with us. My sincere thanks to Your Excellency Dr. Ankanta Favi for consenting to be our chief guest for tonight. Thank you, Excellency, for the unstinting support that you provide for India's development cooperation efforts in Cambodia, especially in women empowerment and education, which as a woman ambassador are very dear to my heart. Your Royal Highnesses, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, it's a matter of great joy for me to wish all Indians here a very happy Independence Day. We have marked this anniversary as a nation through the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, which means celebrating the nectar of independence, a 75-week-long festival which will last until 15th August 2023. This is an initiative of the Government of India to commemorate and celebrate 75 years of progressive India and the glorious history of its people, culture, and achievements. My hearty congratulations to all Indians on this momentous occasion. On this day, 75 years ago, India took the first step towards realizing our destiny as the largest democracy of the world. The journey had been informed by the ethos and ideals enshrined in our Constitution of liberty, equality, justice, and fraternity, which guided us through the immense challenges that we faced during our independence. With firm resolve, India continues to overcome these challenges. India raised herself from out of poverty to become the 5th largest economy of the world. Since independence, she has raised the life expectancy of her people by 100%, with a now world-renowned health system. She is now a spacefaring nation and a nuclear power with the largest pool of technically trained personnel, and stands as a highly respected and responsible nation in the international community. The defining strength of India is, of course, her diversity and the ethos of humanism, non-violence, and openness to the world, which is enshrined in the philosophy of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, the world is one family. Amongst the biggest achievement of India is the vibrancy of her democracy. With ever-increasing inclusion of marginalized citizens, as evidenced by our new Honorable President, the second woman President of India and the first to come from our indigenous tribal population. Your Royal Highnesses, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, 2022 is also a very special year for us in the context of Cambodia and ASEAN in general. This year, we mark the 70th anniversary of the establishment of diplomatic relations between India and Cambodia, our civilizational kin. This year, we also mark the 30th anniversary of ASEAN-India Dialogue Partnership, and this year has been designated as the ASEAN-India Friendship Year. India pledges its full support for ASEAN centrality in its Indo-Pacific vision and within India's Act East policy. And we will continue to bolster Cambodia's efforts towards a successful chairmanship of ASEAN. As we celebrate the 70th anniversary of the establishment of diplomatic relations, there is a strong desire, both in the people and the leadership of the two countries, to further strengthen and expand this glorious trajectory of our mutual cooperation underpinned by deep civilizational, cultural, and political ties. It is my professional but also my personal endeavor to continue working closely with the people of Cambodia and her government to make our relationship even stronger in the coming years. I take this opportunity to thank those of you who are here, and there are so many of you here this evening who have played a significant role in this 70-year journey. Now, I'm delighted to inform you that we have a master chef, Mr. Jupa Singh, with us, who has specially flown down from India to offer you an exquisite taste of fine Indian dining. To celebrate our cultural connect, we also have curated a Bharatanatyam performance set on Khmer music. Thank you all for celebrating India with us. We hope that all of you enjoy this evening as much as we cherish to have you here today. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat. Your Royal Highnesses, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, I would now like to propose a toast to the health and happiness of His Majesty Priyabat Samdaik Priyaboramniet Norodom Sihamoni, to the long life and good health of Her Majesty Queen Mother Norodom Moniniet Sihanouk, to the peace, prosperity and well-being of the people of Cambodia, and to the everlasting friendship between our two nations. Thank you.